I think when gay marriage passed, I think like there became like a responsibility or a pressure to be like, okay, now are we getting married? Like tomorrow, are we not? We could go to Taco Bell, and we could also go get married afterwards. Like all of a sudden, the whole world opened up to us.
But so today we're discussing, what do people expect from gay weddings? Let me tell you, they expect a lot. I'm telling you.
How do you know?
Well, you know, I'm the only married one of the three of us.
Yeah.
I've been married for 5 years, and I thought, oh my God, this is so great. I'm getting married, and I'm gonna tell my family. Immediately, everybody, family, friends, it's like, where's the wedding? What do we have to wear? Like, da, da, da. I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic. It's just like, are you kidding me? I have a budget of like minus 200 overdrawn in my bank account. I'm like, we're lucky if we celebrate like at Taco Bell. You know what I mean? It's like, and don't get me wrong, I love Taco Bell.
Chalupas for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, they're not sponsoring our show, but if you want to call, yeah, it'd be great.
But they should. But I mean, do you feel that way about, you know, what happens when your friends tell you that they're gonna get married? Do you expect it to be like this fantastic thing or not?
I don't have any friends that are getting married or planning to get married.
Really?
Yeah.
So you can go off this segment now if you want to.
Literally, I'm like, can't relate.
Do you know how much you're...
Really? How old are you?
23.
Okay, that's why.
It's justifiable.
That's why.
It's
Good.
justifiable.
Actually, that's the best answer. I want to hear that from him, that 23-year-olds aren't. Because past, I think like there became like a responsibility or a pressure to be like, okay, now are we getting married? Like tomorrow, are we not? We could go to Taco Bell, and we could also go get married afterwards. Like all of a sudden, the whole world opened up to us.
But in my case, for example, like my husband told me that one of the things that he had to come to terms with when he came out was that he was never going to be able to get married. So as soon as it became legal to get married, for me, it was just like a dream come true to be able to give him that, you know, and for us to be able to like get married in front of it. Besides, I got married at the Beverly Hills Court, and they have all the pictures of Elizabeth Taylor behind you. How fantastic!
That sounds like a really good gay wedding.
It doesn't get better than that. It's like a gay fiesta, you know? But do you feel like, do you want a big wedding when you get married?
I want like just an intimate wedding by Lake Como in Italy. I want it to be like farm to table.
I'm sorry.
Just like 14 people max. We get a villa for the week, and we just have a little like, you know, that's what I want. And I've only just started dreaming about my wedding, by the way. I never wanted or thought about my wedding.
I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing this with you.
Why?
I just want
It's
a
beautiful.
simple little wedding
In Lake Como.
Lake Como in Italy that already
It's
took the budget to like $100 million.
Who's the celebrity? George Clooney.
Yeah, he has a house
Can we book
there.
him on the show?
Yeah, of
Can we
course.
get on that with the producers? I need a favor, George. I need a favor.
What about you?
I can't imagine myself getting married,
Yeah.
to be honest. I don't know.
That's a thing.
But at the same time, like, also, like, I'm not really focused on that right now. And plus, I don't even have a boyfriend, so.
Well, you never know. Things change.
No, of course. Maybe one day I'll see this and be like, oh my God, I remember when I couldn't imagine it and now I'm married. But
well, I think the person brings it into focus for you too.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
without, it's just like it's like a story right now in your head. You're too busy with everything actually happening to dream about like this thing.
Well, and it's a perfect example. I'm married, but you have now a very strong relationship with your girl, and you're starting to picture that as happening. You know, and it's like gradually. You know, eventually when you get there, you know, we'll be fine. I'm proud to say that I'm married. I'm proud to like feel like I have my family where I go home to my dog and my husband, and even particularly I just flew back from Europe not long ago, and just to walk into the airport and it's like, oh, if you're family, you register over here. To me, was so special to be able to say, yeah, this is my husband, and you know, and to walk in as a family.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've always I find weddings to be monotonous. Is that the word?
Monotonous.
Monotonous. I find them sort of to be this. I really want gay people to think about how we can do things differently. And there was a New York Times article about a gay couple who, instead of having one big wedding, they had like 6 intimate dinner parties in every area of the country with all their family that lived in that cluster of area. So they took this like $50,000, whatever people are spending on one night, and they broke it up into like 5 or 6 nights.
That.
And they had like 14 people, 15, and they just had an intimate, and they got so much crap on the internet for it. I mean, well, people get, because it was like, how could you make it all about you for 6 nights instead of
sorry.
one?
How do you make it all about you on your wedding?
About you.
That's what it is all about. It's about you.
Yeah, so I thought actually it was thoughtful because I can't fly always to see my friends at their weddings all the way home. So if they were coming to my area, that's kind of cool. So I want to see more creativity with the LGBTQs, where we don't feel like we have to be to adapt to this like heteronormative wedding that's been set out for us.
I'm sold on that. I love that. I had a very small wedding. I had a very little intimate thing at a restaurant in West Hollywood, but my husband my proposal was epic. He did a flash mob on Melrose Place.
Which is so adorable, because you knew you'd love it.
Oh my God. And I didn't even know. I thought he was cheating on me because he kept on going like, take this calls outside and stuff. I was like, what are you doing? And then all of a sudden it's like, surprise, all my friends doing, like, they had been rehearsing for months.
What
and like
song was
doing
it? Are
dances.
you allowed to say?
Oh my God.
I don't think you can sing it, but are you
They were
allowed
like
to say
3
it?
or 4 songs.